Why must China build its own space station? Someone questioned online, said it was a waste of money. But the Americans tell us that the return on the space station is 7 to 14 times
Those
the
who
investment.
think
Spaceflight is useless always means focusing on immediate interests. Since 1992, our country has proposed the establishment of
It's been
Tiangong
30
space
years
station.
now.
At least tens of billions of dollars were spent during this such a huge investment. Neither improve people's livelihood. It doesn't increase social output. It's a face factory. This is nonsense. Today, let's learn about what a space station is. The space station is also known as the space station. It is a kind of machine that can operate in space for a long time. Space exploration for multi-civilian astronauts and search for housing providers. Manned spacecraft. This is a bit like you. Astronaut's hotel in space. He can live in. It can also be used for scientific research. It has great civilian and military value. Therefore, countries all over the world are competing to develop Space Station Foundation. And after 30 years of hard work in our country, finally, the Chinese built their own large-scale vehicle, human space station, Tiangong 2. It is expected that in the future, if the International Space Station is our country's Tiangong space station, it will be the only space station in orbit. Many of you might ask, since there is already an International Space Station, why didn't our country join them? Instead, you have to spend a lot of money to build it yourself. So let's start with this. Our country's space station technology started relatively late. It has the voice over. With the addition of the International Space Station, the dominance in the hands of Europeans established, and it's not that our country doesn't want to participate. It is the Europeans and Americans who are unwilling to cooperate with us. He just looks down on us. So the establishment of our country's space station, not only to improve their own technology, preparing for the future of space technology competition, it is also to enhance national confidence and cohesion. Enhance China's international status. Secondly, it is more important for scientific research. Because with the continuous advancement of modern technology, there's a lot of science to be successful. Requires some special environment. For example, the study of microgravity science. Current microgravity science, increasingly important in human development, but influenced by Earth's best actor, his research and experiments. You can't do that on the surface. But he is banned in space. Easy to do in Earth orbit. Except for microgravity, space also has a unique vacuum. Dust-free cosmic radiation and other conditions. These are essential for the study of space science. The current space science involves more and more regions are used. For example, the processing of high-end materials, wireless communication, drug preparation, genetic mutations in crops and microorganisms, etc. At the same time, the value created by building a space station, it is not measurable in terms of money. Just because Americans are now the Proud Brew Project. This is 1960. The Americans carried out the Apollo moon landing program. Cost tens of billions. It took nearly a decade. During this period, it has even used its domestic more than 200 universities and research institutions, 40,000 many researchers, and 20,000 equipment factories, and so on. Just completed the moon landing, but officially with the Apollo program. Make America a computer, semiconductor chip technology, space technology, information technology, aerospace biology, etc. Breakthrough results achieved. It's a big wave. The development of high-tech industries like Boeing and others, according to the data. The Apollo program has at least brought to the United States more than 4,000 high-tech products. The return on investment is about 7 to 14 times. Let's talk about the Chinese space station. Although he is still in the investment stage, but the future rate of return is definitely very large. The International Space Station is expected to be decommissioned in 2024. Then other countries will use the space station. You can only apply with China, and these are paid. And the future of the space station in various high-tech. Prohibition of fields. The rate of return and value generated. It is immeasurable.